this works, right? Let me see if I can, I'm in the shade right now. How's Mike? Can you hear me okay? I don't know. Yeah? Alright, I'm getting hearts. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I flip my camera around. Maybe we should take like a live stream tutorial probably. I guess we're fine like this. We're fine like this. Okay, so I wanted to share something with you. First of all, I found this game at the Dollar Tree. Thank you for the hearts. Thanks. That's nice. All right, so I found this at the Dollar Tree, the General Dollar Tree store, and it's a game called The Cone of Shame. And it just, I don't know, it struck me funny, right? It's just like, because it kind of reminds me of one of those things that pets wear, you know, and then it's like, what would you have to do to, you know, be decided that you were wearing, like, you know, the cone of shame. And so save yourself, shame your friend. And maybe this wasn't that popular. Like maybe this game was just like, you know, like who wants like I don't know, maybe who knows? I mean, how fun is it to have to like wear a cone around your head? Like maybe if you took shots at the same time or whatever, if there was some sort of like weird gag gift that you would get later on, it would be okay. But and I'm not really, I've never really I've never really been a game player, really. I mean, there's some games that I like playing, but I found this one. And the reason why I'm into games is because I work as a tutor. I tutor biology, anthropology at one of the city colleges here. And it's a great job to have while I'm going to college. You have to be a college student in order to do it. And I know it's probably odd that I'm tutoring anthropology, but really it isn't, because in a way, as a comedian, we do talk about like the human experience, and anthropology is all, you know, it's the study of all humans and their bipedal, you know, relatives. You know, they're all the primates. I know some people don't want to think about that, but that maybe we are related to other animals, but you know, all life has a common ancestor. And so I wanted to like open it. I haven't really opened it this yet. Would have been easier, right, if I was still at my house. But so when we tutor, we play games. Now I think it would be really cruel to, like, you know, when a student like didn't get a question right, that they actually ended up having to wear a cone like this, because it's almost like again, it's like having to wear a cat cone. So I thought, well, maybe there's a way to like make it positive. Like we just change the, you know, cone of shame to like the magical Porter hat, the magical hat of memory, or the magical, you know, the brain boost, the magical brain hat, or something like that. And so when you got the question wrong, you would have to put this on. But maybe we just do it on the, I don't know. Well, my supervisor said, go ahead and buy it, and we will reimburse you. But, okay, so here's the cone. Oh, and they haven't sized to fit. So, oh no, because you have to put it on, it's the cone of shame, right? And you know, it kind of echoes when you have it on your head. You know, it's like, okay, I have messed up in life. I'm probably just gonna have to wear the cone of shame, right? Oh my god. Okay, too much fun, right? I think this is a party. I'm sorry. I would definitely. Why is my phone looking dark here? I hope I don't overheat. I would definitely wear the cone of shame. I would. I would definitely play the cone of shame game. All right. So, all right. We've got little pins, right? Turn toker and a reader token. Cards. This is a redemption card. All right. And personal question. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is kind of fun. Tell me this isn't fun, right? I mean, it's sort of. I don't know why what did I do here? I'm getting a cone thing. Why is everything so dark? Huh, let me see what happens when I go over here. Wait. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's just the lighting isn't as good there. I'm just trying to find good lighting. All right, so we'll still stay here because it's nice and cool. I'll just be in the dark a little bit. All right, so we have, open it. Oh! All right, these are personal questions. I guess I should read the instructions, right? Okay. Object. Save yourself, shame your friend. Answer questions, draw pictures, score 15 points to win. Shame, shame, shame. It's the chant heard around the table in the game where shame comes in the form of a cone. You'll have to wear if you give the lamest answer to a question. Go on, save yourself, shame your friend. So, now, I think, like, if you wanted to change it to something more positive, you would go, maybe you would shout out, download, or I don't know, maybe you can think of a better word, like, go, get it, you got it, you know, because there's somebody who's trying to learn. Now, these questions, I'm only going to pattern the game after this with anthropology questions. I won't be asking these questions, but I'm wanting to, like, kind of understand the game. Okay, so here's a personal question. What is the biggest lie you've ever told your mom? Who did I last ignore a text from? How tall am I? What smell do I love the most? I'll tell you what I love the most is rain. I love the smell of rain. So if you play this game, you will know that question. How many boroughs make up New York City? Wow, that's a real question. What was my favorite present I was given this year? Okay, you know what? I don't know, like, I wouldn't know these questions with, like, a lot of my friends, you know? What does that say about me? Which is the fifth number of the Fibonacci sequence? Now that is a question right there. So, the cone of shame. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to alter this game. And these are redemption cards. Let's just at least see what a redemption card looks like. And this isn't exactly a pen, it's some sort of marker. Hold on. Turn token, reader token. This is the board, what the board looks like. How to score: closest answer 2 points, reader and everyone else 1 point. Worst answer 0 points. First player to win 15 points wins. Player in cone wins all ties, otherwise all ties for worst answer are broken by flipping the reader token. The cone of shame. All right, so let me see. The setup. Shuffle the question card deck and redemption card deck separately and place them next to the game board between all players. Place the cone next to the game board as well. Place the mover token on the game board. Start space. Each token takes one answer scorecard and one dry eraser. The hairiest player gets to read first. The hairiest player gets to read first and takes the turn. Token play moves clockwise. How do you determine who's the hairiest, though? You know, that would be something else that I'll have to alter when I make, converting the game to something to play, to learn anthropology and get ready for a quiz on. But if someone came up to me and said, "Excuse me, we think you should go first because you're the hairiest person," I would be insulted. I don't know about anybody else, but I definitely would. So act like a magical fairy. If someone correctly guesses what you are, you can take the cone off. So I guess you have to wear the cone for a certain amount of time, or maybe you have to draw a redemption card. I'm trying to get this open. Why is everything so sealed up so tight all the time, right? Okay. A redemption card. Draw a safety pin on the cone. If someone guesses it correctly, you can take the cone off. Draw a blade of grass on the cone. If someone guesses it correctly, you can take the cone off. So I guess maybe that's what this is for. Because these are so you draw on the cone, and then you probably you'd have to be wearing it, right? So if you were wearing the cone, if you got the cone on, and then it would say, people probably wonder what I'm doing out here. I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok. Okay, he's ignoring me. See how that works? All right. Draw a 3D box on the cone. If someone guesses it correctly, you can take the cone off. So you'd have to draw the box. Oh, I'm a shitty drawer. Okay, whatever, right? So, if someone said, "Oh my God, that's a 3D cone," and I'd be like, "Woo! I can take the box, I can take the cone off." Oh. So, but you know what? You know what would be fun about that? Oh yeah, it does, it erases it. This, is if for example, if it was anthropology and it was geology, then we would do draw your best Punnett square and solve it. But okay, I'm cracking myself up. I'm making my own anthropology joke. All right, so if you just came in, I bought this at the Dollar Tree. It's a game called the Cone of Shame. And I've never opened it before, and the reason why I bought it is because we take real games, and when we tutor, I tutor for a part-time while I'm going to college, and we make up games to help the students learn. Now I'm looking for something different to this is the Cone of Shame, but could we call it Cone of something else? But it says Cone of Shame. I don't know. We'll see. What can we do? I had no idea it was going to be where you draw on the cone. See, you never know what's going to happen when you buy a